So I'm gonna tell you something, a couple things really interesting. Lots of last minute challenges before we left on a Tuesday to come down here. One of them being a dog that didn't look like she was doing very well, and just getting the household together. But um, literally, we left to make it down there in time for rush hour traffic, but because we had done that meditation of weaving love between the lines of this density reality, we really only had 11, maybe 10 miles at the very end of slower traffic. It was amazing. I couldn't believe it. And the place we stayed was really, really, really sweet, run by very sweet people. Really appreciated them. And then once here, things have been a tremendous flow. It's just blowing my mind. But one thing that happened, and I want to share this part with you. Yesterday, I was called to the bedside of someone who had had a stroke in the middle of the Colombian jungle. She was on a vision quest, hadn't eaten, had anything for 4 days, and but then that greatly weakened her, and she had a stroke, and it took hours and hours to recognize it and then get her to a hospital. And so a mutual friend of ours called me in to work on her. And the most astounding thing to me was once, she kind of filled me in on everything that was up for her and consciously up for her, I have to say. I sat down to just be present with her in her journey, our journey together. And I closed my eyes and the love, love, love came booming in. And then guess what else came in? The IC field. It showed up. It just showed up. What we've created showed up to help this being, this woman. And it was a pretty marvelous, not marvelous, definitely edges of the miraculous in this whole journey that she went through in our time together. But yeah, the 5D field showed up, and I every time I would lead her into something and she would do it, there'd be tings in the air all around in this cabana. I couldn't even imagine where the tings were originating from, because there was wood beams there and things like that, but they would show up every time there was a shift. So that was quite something. So I just wanted to let you know that all the energy that you put into showing up and being here with and for our field, for yourselves, first and foremost for yourselves, has been well noted, and is now being a positive force for other people in the field who are wanting to realize. And so the other thing that I've realized is that it's time for us to realize. So in doing this work and really kind of shifting the mass of our beingness from, oh, my poor body, or oh my gosh, all this minutia, and shifting it to I am love, I am light, I am one with this amazing, amazing universe. As the one I am love, I am light. Someone I worked on, they were the ancient light. They were to realize themselves as the ancient light. It felt really quite amazing to be in that experience. So we will be focusing on this. And I also want to share with you, if I blip in and out, we're lucky to have internet here. So hopefully this will be recorded if you don't catch all my words. So I just got a little notice. Internet's a bit unstable. Okay. So thank you for joining today. It's noon here. It's a different time where you are. I think you're all at 10 o'clock right now. Okay, so I'm going to invite you to eyes open or closed. You can take in this light show here that has been offered to us by the James Webb telescope, or you can close your eyes and go into your own field. But we're going to drop in and see what the field is presenting to us as the new moment. The peak at realization. So find your love, love, love. And it might be, it could be, it should be at that stage now where you can just drop into the love, love, love. And anchor yourself as love and lovable and loved. Super important. Anchor yourself as love, lovable, and loved. And one with the one as love. This beautiful people is a recipe. I am love. It's true. It's just true. Hmm. What do you know? I am lovable. Sweet. I am loved. What a blessing. And as the one, I am love. Loving the loved. As the one, I am love. Loving the loved. That's a beautiful recipe for moving around in density. As the one, I am love, loving the loved. Okay, now, and here you are at the beginning of your day, beginning of the hour, beginning of the day, beginning of the week. Imagine you can hold this for the next 7 times 24 hours. And sashay your way through the offerings of the moments to come. Sashay over to the right, love. Sashay over to the left, love. Back over to the right, love. Over to the left. Mm. Sashaying your way in this beautiful waveform. What appears to be these formulations of solidity. You have power, beautiful people. You have presence. Accept that, love that, trust that, own that, please. Power, presence. And you might even say next, hey, I'm willing to serve as empowered presence. Weaving love between the lines of my intent to not only navigate the perception of time space, but to co-create it. Mm-hmm. Can you find it in your heart, your mind, and your soul to acknowledge yourself as a co-creator of this reality? An influencer on the quantum. You're a quantum influencer. Mm. I'm going to suggest that you take this role, this opportunity very seriously, with joy, of course. Intending to intend your way through this with love. And it's literally from our moment point here, we can time travel with this vibration of love through tomorrow and the next day and that day and there and there. There's the weekend. And here we are back to this moment. Beautiful cycle. And I invite you to take your hand and maybe you even assume a mudra and weave through what is appearing as possibility to unfold and move through the density with love, 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 and love. And we start, you see, with our humble unfolding, which we call a week. But really, you see, it unfolded beyond the week into somebody else's healing. And I would suggest this. I am ready to activate my soul purpose. I am ready, willing, and able to activate into this vehicle my pure presence. I am opening to the journey of full realization of self-awareness as the one, as love. I am. These humble utterances are intentions, guideposts, demarcations of the journey. Co-creative actions. And along the way, we may have to go, must let go of personal story, must resolve the remaining pull of frequency on past history, must recognize the victim that we have all taken on in this story here. Yep, moving that over there. Overburdened. Move it over there and drop it. Overlooked. Drop it. Countered and controlled. Over there. And little by little, we recognize these overlays and just steadily remove them from the field, the quantum IC field, you see. And then tune into, turn the dial in the beauty of our field. And the pulse love. And allow that pulse of love to ensconce you, just to feed you. Let it be your food. And so now what I want you to do is now hold out your hand. And I want you to place in your hand one intention for this week. It can be just an intention for self-nurturing or an intention for something, a blessing to come to you, or something that needs to get done, something that needs to manifest. And then I want you to cover like this, cover it, right? Hold it. Now, imbue it with love, love, love. Okay, love, love, love. Now we're going to do this. We're going to just weave it through the next 200 and some hours that lie ahead. Let's do the math. Weave it through, weave it through, weave it through, weave it through. Yes. Yes. Oh, there's two things. Okay. Yes. And it's really interesting because right now I am looking at curtains that have this silver and gold weave, random weaves through it as if it was going through the week with little manifestation bubbles on it. It's just a perfect illustration of what we are going to weave, not only in this moment, but as you re-encounter this meditation throughout the week, which you can, weave, like a good thing. Perfect. Now kiss it. Breathe it in. And then melt it into your heart center. Okay. Hold it dear. It is so. It is so. It is so. How about that? Okay. Blessings to you all. Blessings to you all. Blessings to you all. And namaste.